You know what's something kind of interesting is so like on my wedding day, one of the things we're gonna do in the reception to kick things off is I'm gonna do like a wine toast, and then that is gonna be like my first alcoholic drink like ever in my life, right?
Whoa!
So like that's something really special to me because at the time that I lost my virginity, I was bummed out because I meant to keep that for marriage, like our religion taught us. Yeah. And because I didn't have that, I'm like, I got to keep something for marriage. So I decided to keep alcohol consumption as my thing for marriage. Yeah. So the interesting part about that is that like growing up, my parents both never believed that I wasn't drinking or doing drugs. I know you're doing drugs. Yeah, they were just both convinced that I was smoking, drinking, and doing drugs, which I like never did. And I think like that's an interesting thing to me because I wonder, are there other things with your lives that your parents believe is true about you, but it's not? Because to this day, my dad just like, he's like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? If I'm like, no, I really never have. He's like, yeah, right.
You know? Damn, I feel like my mom is like, nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah, after she saw how badly you graffitied the garage.
She caught you with a pillow one time too, right?
She caught me fucking the shit out of a pillow, dude. And after that, she called it my girlfriend the whole time. She'd just be like, hey,
we're just friends, Mom. Yeah, is there anything that like, you know, like kind of like how your mom thinks that that you still like certain shit that you don't? You know what I mean? We're like, or she thinks that you want to be treated a certain way that you don't. Like stuff that even if it's just completely not true, they still believe it.
Well, I think when it comes to like crazy stuff, I think it's the opposite. Where in her mind, she thinks I'm a 5-year-old boy. So if I tell her stuff like, oh yeah, there's like street fights or whatever, she's like, oh my God. And I was like, you knew the name of the gang I was in. I know, but that's, like I don't know, like she doesn't put things together.
She doesn't want to believe it.
Yeah, because like when I was doing that kind of stuff, like she understood because that gang has roots in Asia. So it's like, what? You're doing that kind of stuff, you know? And I'm like, she's like, oh, I didn't know with them. Oh my God. And then so she knows it, and then she was there to like pick me up from school when I got expelled like fucking 5 times or whatever. Right. But in her mind, she always like brainwashed it back to. I'm like this 5-year-old innocent boy, even though she's lived that entire life. Right. And so when she like...
It's to preserve the image she has of you.
Yeah, so when we talk about things of what happened, like in her mind, it still blows her. It's like her hearing it for the first time.
You could tell her the same news and she'll just be blown away.
Yeah.
The same way.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember one. So I was hooking up with girls in high school and like... You know, like I had a girlfriend at the time and they would be staying over or whatever. Yeah. And my mom sat me down and then she was like, you know, you should really be careful about like bringing hookers over here. I got so mad. Cause I was like, first of all, do you think I have zero game? I was like, you literally think I have such bad game? You think my game is so bad that I can't like get laid and I had to buy hookers all day? And I'm all like,
that's such a funny...
I'm a teenager too. Like, yeah. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, dude, like, you know, 30-year-olds get hookers, not fucking 17-year-olds. You know, 17-year-olds were young and we can like get laid. So like...
It wasn't a translation error?
No, she's like, don't pay women and this and that. And I'm all like, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And because she's like, how else are you getting it?
Damn, she said that?
Damn.
Because I think, so she never dated, like in that, her idea of dating's different. Like we're already hooking up in high school. Like it's like more normal here, right? Yeah. So I think in her mind, she's like, it's so uncommon for girls to just like hook up.
Give it up like that?
Yeah. So she's like, it must be that these girls are like getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
It must be hookers.
Yeah. And then she was convinced that I kept fucking bringing hookers. They're just my classmates and shit that we started liking each other.
So you weren't able to convince her of the opposite?
She just
To
believed.
this day, she thinks you were bringing hookers.
I got pissed and I was like, I'm not fucking doing that shit. And then I think later on it turned into like, be careful, don't buy hookers because they got STDs. And then I was like, okay, you still fucking believe it. But I'm like,
Thinks these are like 15-year-old hookers.
yeah.
What the fuck?
But then later, like I found out like there are teenage girls in Japan that'll
Oh yeah, the ones in that street, that alley that they're
they'll
like.
sell pussy for a fucking Louis Vuitton bag or So I think
That's real. That's an actual thing.
So I think that's why she probably thought like that was common for girls to like do that in Japan.
Okay, so she thought you had the SGV version of that.
That's probably what she thought.
Damn.
But I was like, I didn't want to even fucking hear it and have the conversation because I was like, what the fuck? Like, you don't think your son could like, you don't think I got game? Like, what the fuck?
Like it's impossible.
Yeah, it's not you? No way.
That's such a hooker, man. No way.
Oh, you know what I know what fucking is that's super, I guess, off, right? Like what my parents think of me. So anytime anything plays out that's not on what my mom's fortune teller fucking board says. So anything that like doesn't play out that way, she's like, huh? And she'll be like how did that
Scratch
fucking-
her head, huh?
Yeah.
She tries to find a way to like make it make sense.
Yeah, so one of them was like
She's like, it's defying science.
one of them was supposed to be when I'm like 30, I was supposed to get divorced or some shit. And then another one was like from my 30s to 40s, it was supposed to be like the most bankrupt I've ever been. And then another one, she texted me the other day. She was like, oh, like, don't worry, like Taika could not take his seizure medicine anymore. He's cured. And I was
God, that's not the
I was like, really? Because he just had a seizure in October. She's like, oh. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's tough.
And I'm like, this bitch still be asking for fortunes behind my back. I keep telling her, stop asking for fucking fortunes. Just let me live my fucking life.
It's like an addiction, huh?
It's for real an addiction, man.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. But like, yeah, just all the fucking random things that she thinks is supposed to go according to this plan.
Right.
Just anything that's outside of
She
that.
doesn't provide anything after that, after she's wrong. She doesn't provide any type of like, oh, well, yeah, I guess it's not all it's cracked up to be or something. Doesn't say anything.
Do that. No.
Oh my God. What does she think? What do you think she thinks in her head why the prophecy didn't come true?
I don't even know if she's like doing a debrief. I think she just has so much anxiety. She wants to know where the road is going. So if we don't end on that stop, she just focuses on the next stop and then the next stop and the next stop.
That's probably what gets them coming back is that like the fortune teller's like, if this doesn't work out this way, come see me again immediately.
Yeah.
So I can tell you why.
She has 3 fortune tellers that have already told her like, hey, you did such a good job, I guess, like preparing your parents to go to heaven. 30 in heaven, right? And then she'll still see them, but what levels, because in Buddhism there's like levels of heaven. What levels of heaven are they? And I'm like, Mom, you're supposed to like, you said you did your goal. I'm trying to entertain her thoughts. You're done. But she still goes back like, oh yeah, but because over here, and oh, I got a dream from Grandpa. He told me something. I'm like, who gives a fuck? That fool's in heaven.
So can you be demoted to the lesser levels of heaven?
No, once you get there, supposedly you're perfect.
It's a tier system.
Yeah. Damn.
You're in the fucking American Express lounge or whatever.
Yeah. The Capital One Cafe.
you don't get kicked out. It's lifetime membership.
Damn. Yeah, it's funny that like when you're young, your word kind of doesn't have value to convince your parents otherwise of yourself. Like if they decide you are this thing, you can't. What are you gonna say?
Because you don't have a stack of evidence.
Yeah, and it was rough too because I always had so much pride that I wasn't smoking because everybody fucking smoking, and then like you know those fucking typical 90s TV plot point where like you take cigarettes from your friend because you don't want him to smoke, so you get it, you put it in your pocket, and then you get caught with it.
Yeah,
that shit happened to me because I took it from my homeboy who was smoking. I didn't want him to smoke, so I took it and I put it in my pocket. But you know, I'm at the age where my mom does my laundry. I took it out, but I forgot to clean the pocket out from the tobacco. That you know, when you put a pack of cigarettes, you always get the little tobacco things. Yeah. So she did my laundry and found that and was like, "I can't believe you're smoking." And I was like, fuck, I can't. What am I gonna say that it's like the TV show? Like it's I'm holding it for a friend. And I tried, and then that was evidence number one is why they believe I was smoking because of that. But I really wasn't. And then drinking and drugs just felt like I had to be, because
Everyone else was.
Everyone did it.
yeah, you just like it happens. Yeah, but hopefully my dad will play along with it at my wedding.
Bullshit.
He's lying.
It's like
It's nothing special.
A liar.